What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today we'll be doing another Madden mobile episode. We're gonna be reviewing Week 17 and see how my predictions were, if I get them right or wrong. We're also gonna be looking at the new Season 5, the championship run, kick off the NFL, the latest mobile season. Blah blah. Here's the points. All right, thank you. And we'll also be reviewing week 18, the final predictions week. Although I'll still be predicting playoffs for sure. But yeah, unfortunately, this is the final week of the NFL regular season. So for a little more than half the league, this will be their final game. Of course, this will probably be Big Ben's last game for the Steelers unless they somehow make the playoffs, which honestly, that's not going to happen. Here's some of the new players. We got Devin White, Brandon Smith, Joe Mixon, Tyler Lockett, Montez Sweat. These are the team of the week. Week 17, Adrian Amos, TJ Watt, Cameron Jordan, Rashawn Slater, Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow. I actually have three of these guys. I have Cameron Jordan, Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, but I didn't put Joe Burrow in because, I have like a 4-star ranked, a 4-star Tom Brady, so that's so yeah. Um there's the John Madden still there. This is, I believe, the first video filmed in 2021 for me. I did post a video, I believe, New Year's Day, but that was made in 2021, not 2022. So this is, oh wait, I said 2021. Hold on. This is the first video made in 2022. Let's go. Almost a weekend, and I finally decided to make a video. Yay. Um, so rank 2 uncommon select. Ooh, okay, we're gonna take damn, who are we gonna take? Connor McGovern, maybe? McGovern? No, we're taking Marcus Williams. Maybe we'll take McGovern the next one. Thank you for the coins. Thank you. Oh no. Let's open that now. Collectibles. Our first one. Oh, the badges, alright. Oopsies. Let's open here. Claim. What do we got in the mail? We got, oh yeah, we lost. Yay. So I got some league drives. Actually, okay, Here we go. Let me find myself here. There we go. All right. So, week 17. Let's just go through this real quick. There's no Thursday night football, so I'm not gonna do that first. I'll play the game later. Actually, you know what? I'll play this drive real quick to get my cheeks clapped. Anyways, we'll do the AFC games besides Sunday night and Monday night football. Or actually, no, besides Monday night, because the Sunday night games in the NFC side. So Chiefs, Bengals. Honestly, I had the Bengals winning. I'm not gonna lie to you. I I truthfully think the Bengals would have won that game. They came out 34-31. It was a very good game, to say the least. Great game. Probably top 10, top 20, definitely top 10 games of the season. It was a great game. I loved it. Next up, Vegas, Indianapolis, a playoff showdown in which would both teams fighting for the 6th and 7th seed. More about that later. But the Colts ended up winning. They won with the final score being 23. No, the Raiders won. Excuse me. Wow, what am I see that wrong. Raiders won 23-20. It was a very good. It was a very close game, to say the least. I thought it was going to be a little more high scoring, but you know what? It's fine. The Raiders actually won, surprisingly, keeping their playoff hopes alive, which also prompted for this game to be shown on Sunday Night Football this week, the last game of the season, because they do this every year. At least recently they have. I'll talk about that later. And the Colts, ouch. They still have an easy path to the playoffs. I'll talk about those scenarios towards the end of the episode. But yeah, next up, Pats Jags. If the Pats would have lost this game, I would have just quit YouTube because Come on, it's the Jags. We're at home against the Jags, but you know what? We killed them 50-10. A great win, nonetheless. Jesus Christ, I got destroyed there. 2-point conversion. But it was a great win, and so we made the playoffs. Yay. Now we need to clinch the division because Buffalo also won. I'll talk about that in just a second. But to win the division, to at least get one game home field advantage, we need a win against Miami and a Buffalo win against the Jets. So that will be interesting. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I mean, you never know. Anything can happen in the NFL. Like literally anything can happen. So I just want to see something leaders. So right now, if the season ended today, I would be right there. But I want to get top 100K so you get a rare player. How many people have gotten? Well, what's the grand prize? Let me see what the grand prize is here. There's a rare player, collectibles, cash, more rare players, more cash, another rare player. Jesus, can I get something that's not a rare player besides cash? Okay, epic player. Okay, so 100,000. So people that actually got the Devin White only. Let's see. So, a total of 16 people have gotten that Devin White. All the way at the end here. All the way. The 400 overall. And what's this one? What's the difference? The top one is just one star, right? Oh, the bottom is... Oh, you get... Okay, so it's rank 2. Alright. And with the purple select, so 95 plus, a total of... Oh, it's the same 60 people. And people of just over 50,000, just 30. Jesus Christ. And 31,000 rounds at the top 100. Anyways, let's go see championship. Oh, no, we just went here. Let's go to programs. Let's see what championship run has to offer here. So it's the same deal as always. You know, we'll claim that. Let's see what the stuff is. The collectibles. We got Joe Mixon's cleats, Montez Sweat's gloves, Braden Smith's jersey, Tyler Lockett's mouth guard. Ooh, we get an uncommon player. All right, and we got to choose one. Oh no, we get two. Leonard Fournette, who is unfortunately out. Well, he might be back for playoffs, but him and Juju Smith-Schuster, who is out for the season. Let's see trades. What can we do to trades? We got Braden Smith. I'm probably not gonna get these guys. Yeah, 100. I mean, I actually, you know what? I could get one of these guys. I really could, and also I can get one of these because I have the Genesis thing, the keys. I'm gonna take the Madden pack because why not? Why not? So let's see what we get in the Madden pack. I mean, nothing too special, right? Hunter Renfrow. Oh, we add on the Leonard Fournette. We get two common guys. All right. So next up, tier 3, and then we get this 100 overall bonus. Yay. The rare pack, cash, some stamina. And so if we can get any select base, epic player, the base epic player. Wait, so if I complete this, right? I can choose from one of these, right? I believe that's what this is. This one is if you're working towards a specific player, but I believe this one, yeah. I believe that one's for that. So we got championship run badges. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to use those. Rare players. We have a grab bag too? Damn. New Year's, I don't give a flying F about this, honestly. New Year's Masters. There's still Arctic Blitz? What the heck? How is there Arctic Blitz still? Alright, whatever. That's beyond me. Let's claim that. Let's go keep going back to the predictions and, well, the review for now. Yeah. Tennessee, Miami. I had the Titans winning. They not only did they win, they absolutely destroyed the Dolphins 34-3, making them look like pretenders instead of contenders. The Chargers beat the Broncos, it was a pretty boring game. 34-13. In the interconference matchups, the Bills beat the Falcons, unsurprisingly, 29-15. I actually had faith in the Falcons for once, but you know what? Life doesn't go my way all the time. Actually, one doesn't go my way most of the time, because to be honest, it really doesn't a lot of times. Let's look at these here. So let's get an update here heading to 2021. So who has the most right now? Buffalo doesn't have a single one. Miami has 20. New England has 121. The Jets have nothing. 121 the high. 215 from Cincinnati. 215 from Cincinnati. Oh, the AFC South has a lot in. Oh, here we go. 215. Oh, the Chargers get some points. That's cool. 215 is the high. I see 215. Anyone going to come close to that? Doesn't look like it. I don't think anybody else is going to come close to this. The Bucks don't have a single one yet. All right, here we go. One for Cordell Patterson. 215 still the high. And that's it. Yeah, the NFC West is pretty dead. 215 from the Bengals. I actually had them to get the most. They were the first one to get it, I believe. So let's go to Journey, Genesis. Let's do a few of these. All right. So, let's keep going. The Bucks, Jets. I had the Bucks winning. Oh my God, this would have been the shittiest thing. And I mean, yeah, that's the proper way to say this. Well, Jesus Christ. How do you almost lose the Jets? You were losing. Hold on. You were losing to the Jets for like 95% of the game. And then all of a sudden, I mean, yeah, a lot of stuff went down there in MetLife. Oh my, I need to catch you guys up. Hold on. I just completely I forgot about what happened. Okay, so scenario AB, it's like some halfway through the third quarter. AB's on the bench, right? Bruce Arians tells him, "All right, go in." And then Antonio Brown responds, "No." He's clearly pissed off. Clearly pissed off. And then Bruce Arians like, "No, you're going in." And then he's like, "No, I'm not." And then Coach Arians gets pissed off. He is livid at this point that a player would talk back to him like that, and tells him, "You know what? Get out of here. Get out." Gordon Ramsay style. Told him to fuck off basically and go back to the locker room. And yeah, AB did just that. Well, he didn't really go to the locker room and just stay there. AB was livid as well. He was pissed. He took his shoulder pads with his jersey, threw it onto the bench there. You had Mike Evans there trying to calm him down, trying to tell him that he's overreacting and to not make it to a big scene. He takes his undershirt off, throws it into the stands, takes his glove, throws it into the stands, and then I don't know what else. I think he threw his knee pads or something. I don't know what he put. He was throwing his gear into the stands. I guess I don't know what the hell he was doing, but and then he walks in the middle of the right in the huddle when the Bucks are. I don't know if they ran the ball. I don't know what the play was, but when they were trying to call the play, they were in the huddle. On the other side of the field, you had Antonio Brown walking across the end zone, literally on the field during a live NFL play and waving goodbye to the fans, clapping towards the fans. The fans thinking, what the hell is happening? And then he gives them a peace sign. He is out, and then he jogs to the locker room. Holy shit, that was insane. A lot of cursing to hear, because that was insane what happened. This will go down in sports history. You know, we all thought it was crazy when Vontae Davis retired at halftime. Literally, in the middle of the Bills-Chargers game, he literally retired. I believe it was because, I'm trying to remember what happened. This was a few years back in 2018. I believe it was, he just felt like he felt like he was mentally exhausted for playing football or something like that. I don't know. And he just quit. He gave up right in the, I believe it was the half. He gave up. Just as crazy when that guy got traded at the half. Oh my god, I ran out of stamina. I'm that's unbelievable. All right, well that's the end of that. Let's do some arena, I guess. Can't wait to get absolutely pooped on. Actually, you know what? I'm tired of that. We'll do this one. All right, there we go. Sexy team. I don't know what change. Oh, McLaurin is there. Andrew Whitworth's in. Connor McGovern's in. I don't see what else changed. Oh, the fullback's out. Aaron Donald. I don't see anything else changed here. Probably these guys, the corners and the safeties changed. I bet. I see Devin White in there. All right, special teams stay the same. Let's continue. All right, let's see if we win. It's gonna be good. We have 27 tickets. Yikes. So yeah, and then he walks off super gremlin style. He say that inspired him from, I believe, Kodak Black was the one who made that song. Oh my god, because he posts on his Twitter super gremlin. This man. And then he gets someone, I believe it was his buddy, in a cop car to take him, and he drives into the city. And then he's been chilling there ever since. He even went to a Nets game. He got courtside tickets to see the Nets. Oh my goodness. It's unbelievable. And then of course Bruce Arians cuts him later, but he literally, not only did he go to the locker room, he literally walked out of the stadium, got into a police car, and drove out of the state of New Jersey. Oh my, that was absolutely insane. And so with no Chris Godwin, hobbled Mike Evans, the whatever just happened with AB, which I don't even know. I still don't know the reasoning for that. Supposedly because they were forcing him to play through an injury or something. I don't know. That was AB's side of the story. I don't know. They say he was cleared, but who knows? So yeah, that's something we probably will never see again in the NFL. And just when we thought that this season couldn't get any crazier, aka one of the best seasons in recent history, probably could go down in the top 10 in terms of NFL seasons all time. This was a great season. One that will never be forgotten by present day NFL fans. But yeah, this was insane. Once we thought 2022 could get off to a more wilder start, 2 days in, that happens on literally the second day of the new year. Anyways, let's go something off topic. The Bucks win with the last second TD. I was a bit pissed because I wanted to see the Jets. You know, if the Jets would have won, that would have been insane. The biggest upset of the year, besides the Lions beating, there would be more of an upset than the Lions beating the Cardinals. Because that was just, I mean, this is the Bucks. This is the Super Bowl champions going against a team that hasn't been in the Super Bowl since I don't know, 1967. No, 1969. This was the third Super Bowl, and we are going into Super Bowl 56. 53 years later, they still haven't won anything. That's insane. And that I don't even know. All right, let's just keep going because I'm going to just yeah. Rams, Ravens. Whoa. I had the Ravens winning? No, that's a bust. I did not have the Ravens winning. I put on ESPN I had the Rams winning. The only picks I know I got wrong were the Dallas Arizona game. Oh no, I did get that one wrong. Are you kidding me? No way. No freaking way that's a joke. That has to be a joke, right? No, the only ones I got wrong were the Colts game and the Cowboys. What? Okay, well, I had the Rams winning. I don't know. On my ESPN thing, I put the Rams winning against the Ravens. The prediction somehow had the Ravens. I don't know. But the Rams clawed their way out somehow. I mean, this is the Ravens team that has no Lamar and half their team is banged up. Not a good sign for the Rams, first of all. And I can't find the Rams here. What? Oh, there you go. They won 20-19. Pretty boring game, to say the least. San Francisco, Houston. I don't really need to talk about this. Houston won. And what was it? 33-10 to score, right? 33-10. No, 23-7. Yeah, it was a bad game. It was pretty boring. As well, it's one-sided for the most part. I need to score a TD here. Hold on. So yeah, and this whole AB thing has me 20 minutes into a video, and I haven't even finished with the reviews yet. These predictions are gonna go very fast. I can tell you that much. Very fast. This is gonna be a long video, and I kind of don't like that. NFC games. We had the Bears beating the Giants. Jesus Christ, this team played like absolute dog poop. This was the worst team of the week and the worst of the last 2 or 3 weeks. 29-3 the final to the Bears. Yes. The same team that had a total combination of -10 passing yards. Holy crap. Mike Glennon, you suck. Jake Fromm, you suck. The entirety of the Jets, Jesus Christ. They're so bad that they're even making me rethinking about who's the best team in New York. At least besides Buffalo. Oh my god. Anyways, let's get back to this. We have Philadelphia, Washington. Philadelphia won in what was a rematch of last year's final game of the season in Week 17, in which, of course, the Eagles blew the game up and basically sabotaged. They basically gave themselves up so that the Giants couldn't make the playoffs, and then Washington would win the division, and then almost beat the bleh, and almost beat the Bucks, which would have been insane. I still can't believe FedEx Field hosted a playoff game. Did you see what happened with? Oh my god, this week was crazy. I know. Did you see what happened in FedEx Field in the end of the game? So the Eagles won 20-16. They clinched the playoffs. I'll talk more about that later in just a second. But oh my god, Michael Thomas, you're a beauty touchdown. So yeah, Jalen Hurts walking in the locker room, high-fiving some people. There's a bunch of Eagle fans right there in the tunnel. You know, they're happy. They just made the playoffs. You know, they're excited and all. This team looks revived. They look very lethal in the past few weeks, although I do think they're a first-round exit because whether they played the Cowboys or the Bucks or the Rams, they're going to get clapped. Let's put it that way. I mean, the only team that they could maybe beat is the Rams or hell, even the Cowboys because yeah, but I think they're more likely to beat the Rams, but still, or even the Cardinals if they somehow win the division, which I honestly doubt. But yeah, that's that. So now we're just waiting here. Actually, let's get another attempt in. We're just gonna keep playing. So yeah, as he's jogging back. Everyone's happy. There's a piece of there's like a metal railing there, right, to keep the fans out. And there's like a bunch of people on it, trying to get high fives from Jalen Hurts and whatever. And right before Jalen Hurts crosses, he's on the right side. He's going down the tunnel on the right side. It's a very small passageway there. And then the metal fence just gives way, throwing about a good 12 to 15 Eagles fans on the ground. I believe the most severe injury was a minor concussion or something like that. I don't know, because the video that was shown clearly shows a man. I didn't believe he was bald or something like that, but he fell and he ended boom right in the head. It was it was bad. This was bad, and it's a good thing that those people are okay. And for Eagles fans, it's a good thing that Jalen Hurts wasn't more towards the left side of that. Otherwise, boom, his season could have been done there. That would have landed right on him. He could have been injured, But he wasn't hit. And, thankfully he was helping the Eagles those people that fell, helping them up, a great thing to see from an NFL player, obviously. Shown respect there, It's something that a normal person would do, but that's besides the point. And then supposedly the security that was there told them the Eagles, I believe, filed a lawsuit. The fans, they filed a lawsuit. They sued the Washington football team because supposedly when they were trying to get up and the security got there, instead of trying to help them, they told them to get the F off the field. That's what supposedly was said. A lot of people that were there, Eagles fans, said that. Is it true? We don't 100% know, but yeah, that's a very bad look on the Redskin. Well, excuse me. I believe now they're, what was the new Washington name? Washington. The Admirals. What the hell is that? I've never heard of an, what the hell is an admiral? I'm sorry, but I mean, I know it's leaked and it's not 100% official, but what in the hell is an admiral? I actually got to look that up real quick. The hell's an admiral? Oh, it's like, okay, it's like a, like someone in the Navy, I guess. No, it's like a general. Oh, that's cool. Honestly, I would have liked what were the other options? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what the options were. The Admirals. Jesus Christ. The Admirals? The Washington Admirals. I don't know. Yeah. But there's one problem about that. I'm looking this up right now, and there's a problem with that. So supposedly, there's already a team named the Washington Admirals. It says the this is from the brobibe.com. It says the Washington Admirals are Washington D.C.'s official Major League Quidditch team. Quidditch. I don't know how you say that. Yes, Quidditch, the sport in Harry Potter. There's apparently a major league for a fictional game from a book and a movie about wizards, and their team name is the Washington. What the hell? All right, well that's crazy. Hopefully that doesn't get it too out of hand, because I mean this team is an absolute shambles right now, as the British would say, an absolute shambles. A bit like Barcelona has been the last year or so, shambles. And probably Juventus as well the last year, shambles. Anyways, back to the American football. Yeah, this, I don't know. This team's a lost case. This team is more lost than the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yes, the Jags may be worse on the field, but off the field, this is like the worst team in the history of the NFL. This is like an all-time low. First, hold on, wait. First, we have the sewage leaks. Then the Jalen Hurts, not the Jalen Hurts, but the thing where the fans they fall and whatever, and something else. Oh, and the toilets being flooded, which a janitor, I believe it was a janitor that works in FedEx Field, caught on video, and yeah, the sewage system is a mess there, and I still don't get how they hosted a playoff game. That's beyond me. Anyways, next up we have Cowboys Cards. This was a close game. Supposedly the Cowboys were cheated out, but it's whatever. Cardinals won 25-22. Prediction wrong. Yikes. Saints Panthers. The Saints won 18-10. Yeah, it was a pretty wank game. Pretty whack. Seattle Detroit. This one I thought was going to be close, but 51-29 to Seattle. Yikes. That was a bad look on Detroit. I actually thought they were going to get a win. I thought they could have been an underdog for a win, but I still had Seattle winning, which is good because they destroy them. Rashard Penny, amazing. And then Sunday Night Football, Packers-Vikings. The Packers won 37-10. Monday Night Football in what is Big Ben's final game at Heinz Field. I had the Steelers winning because I knew he would at least play his balls off, although he played pretty shit. 26-14, the Steelers won. They got the W. Thank you, Deontay Johnson. And Merry Christmas. Well, not Merry Christmas, but Happy New Year. Now, we go to all the playoff scenarios that happen. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a long one. So, this is what the stand... Actually, I'll go over the standings later. So, what has been clinched? The Packers clinch home field advantage, so they get a first round bye. Yay, I guess. The Eagles clinched a playoff spot. The Bengals won the AFC North and clinched a playoff spot. The Titans did the same but won the AFC South. The Bills and Pats both clinched a playoff berth with this upcoming week deciding if they can win a division or not. And basically will be who will host who in the playoffs, because this matchup is almost a lock unless if something dramatic happens. But this is the highest probability for the matchup out of all the matchups in the AFC. I'm not sure about the NFC, including the NFC, but I know for the AFC, this matchup is likely to happen. So yeah, that's that. It's pretty cool. So yeah, we're just claiming stuff here. All right, that should be a win. I'm just gonna play another match. I think I'll play. This will be my final. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, I could have just waited a little longer. But yeah, this week will decide. The division will decide who will host who in the playoffs. If the Pats win, they'll host the Bills. If the Bills win, they host the Pats. So the Rams failed to clinch the NFC West division. The Niners failed to clinch a playoff berth, which, considering the Eagles clinch, was pretty surprising. The Chiefs failed to clinch a first round bye and home field advantage, and are now have they had full control over that, and now they just completely blew it out of the water. And then Tennessee completely blew Miami out of the water, like most people after they eat Taco Bell. And the Colts failed to clinch a playoff berth. Yay! So excited. Eliminations. Oh boy. Washington, Miami. Hold on. Washington, Minnesota, Atlanta, Miami, Cleveland, Denver, all eliminated for playoff contention. Indy has been out of the AFC South contention. Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, all out of AFC North contention. Yeah, 4 teams are fighting for it, and after one game, it's now just one team. Surprising. Miami's been out of the AFC East spot. Crazy. Avoided eliminations. Cards avoided being knocked out of the NFC West title contention. Saints, Ravens, Steelers, Chargers, Raiders all avoided being eliminated from playoff contention. Imagine that the Chargers lost and the Titans and the Raiders lost. Both of these teams would have been eliminated, I believe, and the Sunday Night Football match would be pointless. Now, playoff status going into no. All right. Well, let's look at week 18. Actually, before we do that, let's do some quick predictions, because this video is 33 minutes long now. Let's just complete the game, though. Oh my god, that would have been picked off. So, yes. So we have two Saturday matches, one from the AFC, one from the NFC. These are all divisional matchups. Yeah, we'll go division by division. But first we gotta start with the Saturday games. KC Denver, the 4:30 game. KC's gonna win. Dallas Philly. Hold on, let me get something real quick. The ESPN, the playoff machine. Hell yeah, we're going with this. Dallas Philly with Saturday Night Football. That's a tough one. I'm gonna go Dallas. Actually, you know what? I could see Philly getting an upset here. I really can. I know you guys are gonna think that I'm insane right now, but I I see this one happening. I don't know. Something just tells me that it's gonna happen. All right, Philly's gonna win. Philly. I don't know. I'm insane right now. So now AFC games besides the Chargers game. Cincinnati, Cleveland. Actually, let's do AFC East. So Bills, Jets. If the Bills don't win this game, they don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Point blank. Oh my God, Joe Burrow just got sexually harassed there. Jesus Christ. Second down. That's a bad pass. Jeez, I'm surprised I didn't get picked. Pats, Dolphins. The Pats are gonna win. AFC North. Bengals, Browns. The Bengals are gonna win. Steelers, Ravens. If the Ravens don't win this, then they're just absolute dog crap. Ravens are winning. AFC South, the Colts are going to beat the Jags, although that didn't happen the last five. They're 0-6 against Jacksonville in Jacksonville, which is insane, to say the least. Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. All right. It's fourth down. I know the perfect play. If I can get protection for at least 5 seconds, this play is going to be perfect. Woo! Let's go. I did it. Tennessee, Houston. Tennessee's winning. And I'll go over the other game later. NFC, in the East, we have Washington, the Giants. The football team's winning. Packers, Lions. The Packers are winning. Bears, Vikings. That's a tough one, actually. Vikings are winning. Panthers, Bucks. Bucks are winning. Cards, Seahawks. The Cards are winning. Saints, Falcons. The Falcons are winning. And the Niners, Rams. The Rams are winning. Hell yeah. And for Sunday Night Football to make the playoffs, we have the Chargers making the playoffs. The Raiders will get heartbroken, just like, I don't know, just like you probably get heartbroken every month by your crush that you don't get. Hold on. The Chargers will make it. The Raiders will get kicked out and heartbroken, just like you probably get heartbroken when your crush rejects you, which probably happens a lot, I bet. So, yeah, that's the end of that. Holy crap, that was insane. So, if my predictions for this week are entirely correct, let me just put it into the ESPN machine here real quick. Half of these games don't even matter, but it's whatever. Here, this team is going to win. This team's going to win. They're going to win. I got to do this real quick. Next drive. You're winning. You're winning. You're definitely going to win. I hope you win. You're going to win. And you're going to win. So, the playoffs would look just as so if this week was correct. In the AFC, the Titans will get first at 12-5. The Chiefs in a mere second with 12-5. The Bengals in third with 11-6. The Bills win the East with 11-6. The Pats would be the top AFC seed, the wild card at 11-6. The Colts will play the Bengals at 10-7. The Chargers will play the Chiefs at 10-7. Oh my god. Now, out of those, I think the Pats could beat the Bills. The Bengals beat the Colts. The Chiefs beat the Chargers. And so, actually, no, you know what? Upset alert. Chargers are going to beat the Chiefs. So that would put Chargers, Titans, Bengals, Pats. The Pats can win that. I actually see the Chargers beating the Titans if Derrick Henry's not playing. I mean, he probably is, but he's not going to be 100% Derrick. Jesus Christ, what a pass. That was so bad. I wasn't even trying to pass to him. I was trying to pass to Michael Thomas. And then from there, Chargers, Pats. The Pats can make the if they could beat the Bills and don't have to play Indy or KC, this team can easily make the Super Bowl. In the NFC, the Packers would get the 1 seed at 14-3, Rams at 13-4, then the Bucks at 13-4, the Cowboys 11-6, Arizona at 12-5, Philly at 10-7, and San Fran at 9-8. So Rams would beat the Niners. I think the Bucks could beat the Eagles, and then Dallas could beat Arizona in the rematch. And so Green Bay, Dallas, Green Bay is going to win. Rams, Bucks, that's going to be tough. But I do think, you know what? I have an upset. The Rams will win. Matthew Stafford actually in a playoff. That's crazy. Packers, Rams. Rams are going to be the Super Bowl rematch, Super Bowl 53. Pats win the Super Bowl. I know that's very biased, even though it's my genuine prediction. As long as we don't play the Chiefs, if we could beat the Bills and don't play the Chiefs or Colts, we're going to be perfectly fine. And then we could beat the Rams in the Super Bowl. Or you know what? Maybe the Bucks make it. Who knows? As long as the Cowboys, Chiefs, or Bills don't win it, I don't give a crap who wins the Super Bowl. Obviously, I want my team to win, but, sometimes it's not going to happen. So, let's go for a pass here. Let's go over stuff that can happen this week. Oh, yeah. So, scenarios. Oh, boy. So, coming into this, the standings look as so. I just explained everything except San Fran's on top of Philly. Everything else is literally the same. And then Saints, Vikings, Falcons, Washington, Chicago, Seattle, Carolina, Giants, Detroit. So basically, it's between the Saints and Niners who can make a playoff spot. Just play this here. All right. Wait, what does that stand for? So yeah, in the AFC, the Steelers are somehow still alive. The Raiders could go. The Chargers, Colts. Those are the 4 teams fighting for 2 spots. Definitely we Colts, Chargers. Yeah, and the worst team in the NFL right now would be the Lions. They would get the 1 pick, followed by no, the Jags would be the worst team. Holy crap! Then the Lions, then I guess the Texans, then the the Jets, then the Giants. Then that's how it goes. Or Giants. I don't know. So the Rams clinched the West with a win or a Cards loss. Cards clinched the West with a win and a Rams loss. The Saints clinched a playoff berth with a win and a Niners loss. Now, the Niners could clinch the playoffs with a win or a Saints loss. These are very simple. Now, the AFC. Oh, yeah. Tennessee clinches a first round bye and home field advantage with a win, or a Chiefs, Bengals, and Pats loss, or a Chiefs, Bengals loss and Bills win. The Chiefs clinch a first round bye with a win or a Tennessee loss. The Bengals clinch a first round bye with a win. Titans, Chiefs, Pats loss, or the same thing except besides the Pats, it's the Bills win. The Pats clinch the East with a win and a Bills loss. The Pats clinch a first round bye with a win, a Bills, Titans, and Chiefs loss. The Bills clinch the division with a win or a Pats loss. The Colts clinch a playoff berth with a win or a Chargers Steelers loss or a Dolphins win. The Chargers clinch a playoff berth with a win. The Raiders clinch a playoff berth with a win or a Colts and Steelers loss. Oh boy, that would be insane. The Steelers clinch. So technically, if the Colts lose, if the Raiders and Chargers take a bunch of kneel downs and end in a 0-0 tie, they both make the playoffs. Period. Steelers Steelers can make the playoffs with a win and a Colts and Raiders loss, or a win and a Colts or Chargers loss. So basically, for the Chargers Raiders game to not end a tie, they beat Baltimore and Indy loses to Jacksonville. The Ravens could clinch a playoff berth, Jesus Christ, with a win, Colts loss, Chargers loss, and a Dolphins loss. They're somehow still alive. I don't know. So the Rams can obtain the 2 seed with a win or a Cards, Bucks, Cowboys loss. The Bucks obtain the 2 seed with a win. I'm just going to be talking. You guys can look at my lineup. The Bucks can clinch a 2 seed with a win and a Rams loss. The Cowboys clinch a 2 seed with a win, a Bucks, Rams, Cards loss. The Cards claim the 2 seed with a win, Rams, and Bucks loss. Now for the 3 seed in the NFC, oh boy, it's going to take forever. The Rams clinch the 3 seed with a loss. Wait, what? The Rams clinch a 3 seed with a loss, a Cards loss, a Bucks win, and a Cowboys loss, or a loss, a Cards loss, Bucks loss, and Cowboys win. Jesus Christ, this is insane. The Bucks obtain the 3 seed with a Rams win, or a Bucks loss, and either a Cards win or a Cowboys loss. Why are they all here? Cowboys clinch the 3 seed with a win, Bucks win, Cards, and Rams loss. The Cards obtain the 2 seed with a win, a Rams loss, and the Bucks win. The Rams clinch the 4 seed, Jesus Christ, with a loss, Cards loss, Bucks win, Cowboys win. Bucks clinch the 4 seed with a loss, Rams loss, Cards loss, and the Cowboys win. The Cowboys clinch the 4 seed with either a loss, a Rams win, or a Cards win. The Rams could get the 5 seed with a loss and a Cards win. Cards could get a 5 seed with either a Rams win or Cards win. Why are these possible? You know what? This is a waste of my time. Alright. Just looking at something. So, teams that can get the seeds, the different seeds. So, the 1 seed has already been locked up by Green Bay. So, this is the NFC. The 2 seed can either be taken by the Rams, Bucks, Cowboys, or Cards. The 3 seed could be taken by the Bucks, the same 3 teams. The 4 seed can be taken by everyone except the Cards. The 5 seed can either be taken by the Rams or Cards. The 6th team could be either the Niners or Eagles. And the 7th seed can either be the Niners, Eagles, or the Saints. In the AFC, hold on, let's make that lineup superior. Hell yeah. Superior lineup. What are they saying? In the AFC, the Titans, Chiefs, Bengals, Pats can all clinch the 1 seed. The 2 seed could be the same thing except the Bills are added. The same for the 3 seed. The 4 seed as well. The 5 seed could be either be the Pats, Bills, Colts, Chargers, Raiders. Same goes for the 6th seed. Same goes for the 7th seed. With the inclusion of Baltimore, Pittsburgh. So this is the most probable look here. So right now, the way things stand, the most probable way to finish the season would be Packers, Rams, Bucks, Cowboys, Cards, Niners, Eagles, with the Rams playing the Eagles, Bucks playing the Niners, Cowboys playing the Cards. And then the AFC, you have the Titans, Chiefs, Bengals, Bills, Pats, Colts, Chargers, Chiefs, Chargers, Bengals, Colts, and then Bills, Pats. For the NFC, the second most likely scenario would be Packers, then Bucks, and then the Rams, and then the Cowboys, and then the Cardinals, and then the Eagles, and then the Niners. In the AFC, that would be KC, then Tennessee, then Cincinnati, then Buffalo, and then hold on, I'm so lost right now. I'm so lost. But Tennessee's most likely going to get the 1 seed. But, anyways, those are the scenarios. Let's not try to make this a 1 hour long video because I know you guys are not going to watch the whole thing. Anyways, that's the end of this. That's the last ever scenarios and predictions of the week. Boo. I can't wait to do this next year for the 2022 season. Actually, no, predictions I can still do, but scenarios are gone. This is the last time I'll be ever doing them. Look at this sexy lineup, though. So, yeah. Also, for FIFA, I'm doing FIFA Mobile when the update comes out, which is next week. So, I play FIFA Mobile still. I'm still doing it right now. But I will be actually making videos of it when the new update comes out, which is supposed to be next week. So, yay. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoy. Say goodbye to the playoff picture, but the predictions will not go away because we can still do playoff predictions. Yay. I can't wait to be so wrong about those. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day. Enjoy your football with your friends, your family, your loved ones. Because, yeah, regular season's coming to an end. Goodbye.